Okay, so yoga therapy we were talking, right?
Yes.
So what is yoga therapy? Let's discuss this. Write down the definition of yoga therapy. It is a process of using all traditional practices of yoga to cure, to manage, to treat a disease. It is a process of managing, this is a process of using all the traditional practices to cure, to manage, to treat a disease. There are two things in this definition. One, it is a process of using all traditional practice. Means yoga therapy or yoga chikitsa is done by the traditional technique of yoga only. Modern techniques or very much modified asanas are not used. Second, it cures the disease. Some of the diseases are curable by it. Some of the diseases are manageable. And some need treatments for a long time. That is what yoga chikitsa is. Yoga chikitsa have some principles. And we always go through those principles. So let's discuss those principles. These are the main principles of yoga therapy, yoga chikitsa. One is prana, dosha, guna, ahara, nadi, kosha, chakra, vyayama. Prana. The word prana means energy. In yoga chikitsa, prana is everything. Means energy is everything. We work on energy only. We are working on energy because if energy is stimulated, then the blood and nerve is stimulated. But if energy is lacking, then there are lots of things disturbed. Now energy comes from where? Energy comes through food. It comes through oxygen. It comes through the people around us. It also comes from society. People intentions also. So our energy can disturbed by many things. People intentions also bother it. Society also can bother it. Our food give a big impact to our energy. Or the oxygen, the environment also affect the energy. You know, some days the weather condition is not very good. You don't like that day, your energy is low. Even the universal changes, the solar system changes also change your energies. That's why on full moon days there is a lot of energy. Right? So energy is very important. The concept of prana is very important to understand. And it helps us to diagnose the body also. So as per yoga and Ayurveda point of view, when the energy entered in our body, then it divided in 10 different types of energies. Energy divided in 10 different types. 5 of them are major energy and 5 of them are minor energies. 5 major energies govern the 5 main functions of our body. 5 minor are supporting the major one. How? Let's talk on that. First major one, prana, apana, samana, udana, vyana. These are the 5 major energies. The first is prana. It is called also Mahaprana or main prana. Then apana, samana, udana, vyana. This first one is actually located at our chest region. This prana is the most important prana because it gives energy to all other energies, the major and minor one. And if this energy gets disturbed, all other energies might be disturbed. It located at chest region. So what does it govern? It governs respiration. And I think you know very well, respiration is the most important functions of our body, breathing system. And the entire concept of yoga is based on breathing. That's why in all yoga practices we always mention, take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. The reason is because it provides energy to all other systems of our body. So it is very important to maintain the energy of chest respiration. And nowadays we are bothering it a lot. One of the reasons is pollution, another many other reasons. If this prana get disturbed, many other problems can be there. If this prana have problems, so first the problems comes in the lungs area because respiration. Maybe you heard this long breath, long life, short breath, short life. And nowadays human breath is decreasing. The researchers mention that human population is only using 85 to 90% of their lungs, not 100%. Because we forget how to breathe. I think you are learning pranayam and you are doing different techniques of pranayam. Have you seen a baby? When a newborn baby is there, how it's breathing? It's breathing fast, but their baby belly is keep moving like that. But how we breathe?
Chest.
When you do, your chest is always engaged, dear. Whenever you breathe, your chest is always engaged. You don't need to engage it. You need to use your diaphragm. If you use diaphragm, inhale, diaphragm goes down, lungs fill properly. When you exhale, belly go in, diaphragm go up, your lungs are more empty. So naturally this prana is developing in your body, balancing in your body. But we are bothering it. We are making breaths short. Don't take me in any way, but we like to practice something that makes us sweat out. But yoga is not a practice of sweating out. Yoga is actually to calm the mind and to breathe deeply. Right? So don't disturb this. If this is disturbed, might be others will get disturbed. The another prana is apan. This prana located at the anus region. It located at the anus region, and the function it governed is excretion. So if excretory system have some issues, the apan prana is disturbed. Excretion means elimination, your waste material. Even in the definition of health, it's also mentioned samadosha, samagnischa, samadhatu, malakriya. Malakriya means the person excretion is happening properly, they are healthy. But if the person excretion is having some issue, they are unhealthy. And nowadays in excretory system there are lots of issues are happening. Constipation is one of the common problems. Does anyone have constipation here? Not. Very good. If you have, let us know. We have some therapy for that too. It can be released in 5 hours. We will maybe talk on that technique one day. Then, how to balance this prana? Maybe doing that we will discuss in how to make a plan of yoga therapy. Maybe working on pelvic region. Next prana we have saman. This saman prana is basically works on, it is located at the navel area, and the function it governing is digestion. So if any digestive issues are there, this prana is imbalance. We should work on this also. Next prana is udan. It located at your throat. The reason is throat region. And the function is governing mainly communication, but communication means your senses. So all above functions of then throat is governed by Udana Prana. So eyes, nose, ears, tongue, skins, sinus, migraine, headache, all because of this prana. If this prana gets disturbed, then more misunderstanding comes in communications also. And the last prana, Vyan, it's located everywhere in our body, which governing the blood circulation. It governs the blood circulation. Now, whenever, for an example, this is prana, apan, saman. If someone have excretory system related problem, excretion problem, then you're supposed to work on their excretory region. But at the same time work on chest region also. In every single problem, if anyone have any disease, we have to work on the area where the disease is, as well as on chest area, because chest region is passing the prana to the area. If sometimes someone lungs are fine, chest is fine, but they having problem in excretion. It means the energy from the chest region to excretory region is not passing properly. So it means we need to work on both sides. Then it can unblock the area, and then energy can pass properly. right? So this is the concept of prana. Then minor pranas are also there. The minor prana are Naga, Kurma, the minor one are supporting the major one. How? Let's talk on that. The Nag Pran govern two functions, hiccups and burps. It governing hiccups and burp. Now, this is very interesting. In our society, if someone burp in front of someone, people mind a lot. They said it's not good. You don't have etiquettes. It's a disrespect. But I don't think so it's disrespect. Because I am not doing it intentionally. If I have a burp, it naturally comes to me. I don't create it. But if we look at the other side, when a mother feeds the milk to the baby, doctors suggest make them burp. Because baby's stomach is very sensitive. And mother milk may be lactose. It's hard to digest for the baby. When baby drink the milk, they need to have a burp, otherwise they vomit. Once burp comes, food is digesting, it means. Burp is a sign. Look at this. When you have a burp, in between the meal, you are eating the food and you got the burp, it means you are full, stop eating. Then if you eat, that's overeating. If you are hungry, you are not feeling hungry, but if you have a burp, you are empty stomach, go and eat something. It means your body is demanding something. And once you finish your meal, and after that you have a burp, it means your food start to digest. It's a sign. But in our society we made it like not a good social gesture. It's bad if you go in front of someone's face and then burp. It's wrong there. But if I'm sitting that much far and if I have burp and I turn my face and had it, it's okay. Similarly, hiccups. In Ayurveda, they have mentioned if you have hiccups, your intestine are stimulating. So sometimes you had something spicy and suddenly you got hiccups. It means body receive the taste of something and it makes hiccups to stimulate, to be ready for this kind of food. So it doesn't bother you then. So hiccups and burp are good functions. This is how it's supporting us. But we are avoiding them. If you hold your burp, you might have problem of gastritis. Kurm, eye blinking. It governs eye blinking. As we discussed yesterday, eyes should be wet, and blinking eye is helping us to have our eyes wet.